if you like the idea of volunteering at festivals, because I like the idea of it, I wouldn't do it anymore. But if I was perhaps half my age, I might think about it. But volunteering with Hotbox events is now open. So you have a number of different events that you can volunteer to work at, including Download. You've also got Latitude, Camp Bestival. They've got 2 Camp Festivals. I never knew that. There's one in Dorset and one in Shropshire.
There is.
You can go to Reading Festival. For fuck's sake. You can go to Leeds Festival. But if I was going to recommend one to you, it would obviously be Download to volunteer at.
Question. Hotbox events. So is pavement in the form of being hotboxed?
That's got a weird sound to it, hasn't it?
Please
What
tell
is
me
that?
that's the... You've got to be hotboxed, right? That's part of the pavement, right?
You've got to be hotboxed.
Yeah.
Is that explain that to me?
Okay, so for example, if there was like 4 or 5 of you sitting in the car, which you shouldn't be doing if you're having a cheeky little smoke of something you shouldn't be smoking, with all the windows rolled up, then you'd create what is known as a hotbox, because you've then got the secondary passive smoke as well as whatever you might be smoking.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah, it wasn't anything rude.
I didn't know what you meant.
Drug culture.
Oh, I see. I don't touch it. I just have a strong coffee. Same,
Neil. Strong coffee.
I don't know.
And lots of water.
But
I'm not saying I do that, by the way. I'm just aware of it.
we're aware of it. You're a man of the world. So
we know these things go on.
I like having my balls tickled.
We're aware. These kids today.
I know exactly. So yeah, it's they've usually got quite a lot of spaces. So despite that, I would still, if you're interested, I would do your research and get involved and put your name down now. But there is a deposit to do it. You don't just get in there, and you don't just get a free wristband and that's it. You have to pay them a deposit to show them you're committed, which you get back at the end of the festival, having worked it. Just anybody who's...
It'd be really cool if you're like a student or something. Like, if you're a student with a load of spare time, particularly in the summer, and you've done all your work, presumably, or you've just not, you've gone freshers and got pissed, and then you're thinking of something to do, which is pretty much what I did. But if you're thinking of something to do in the summer, this would be fucking awesome. You're running out of money, and you got your beer tokens, and you can go to a festival and do a bit of work, and then get to see all these bands. That'd be sick. I wish I'd known about this when I was younger. When I was a student, I was too busy getting pissed, I suppose. But this would have definitely been a great thing to do.
Yeah, if you're vaguely
100%.
vaguely sensible. You'll be assisting Download Festival goers with directions, which is dead easy because you get a map. Helping Download Festival goers carry their belongings and pitch their tents, which is, if you're in fine fettle, then good for you. Answering questions about performances and lineups. So I guess you'll get a little booklet, won't you? I mean, I would expect that you get all the answers to these questions in a little booklet, because when people come up to you, you're not going to know everything. As is, if you've ever met a steward at a festival, very often they know fuck all. Usually.
Do you get to keep tabard as well? That'd be my other question for them, just because I quite fancy that.
You like the idea of the high vis?
I'd like to keep the high vis, yeah. I'd like to keep that for emergencies only.
Yeah.
Like if there's a breakdown on the motorways, whack out the download tabs, like, oh, I know which
Here
stage.
comes the dog squad.
Yeah, here we go, baby. So this would be great. It'd be great. They got scorched. Like when we did this last year, when we played Download, everyone was obviously baking in the sun. But the poor staff, we just gave them bottles of water and stuff. Every time we walked past them, you'd walk out and they'd be cherry red in the face.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, it's too hot to be stood still, just cooking in the sun. But I felt for them. Last year. They were really, really hot.
Rich, did you get burned last year in the sun?
Sorry, what?
Did you get burned last year in the sun?
I thought you said something totally different. I'm sorry.
What did you think I said?
Something about getting bald, and I was like, "What?"
No, I don't think you're bald underneath your hair.
I'm definitely not bald. I definitely get teabagged. So I'm. Well, I don't know. Did I get?
I've just had visions of you being in the sun all day and looking slightly red.
I mean, I've been slightly pink.
Slightly pink.
But yeah, I don't think I was.
Across your buns.
A healthy pink glow.
Yes.
Yeah, probably across here and here. But yeah, no, not too bad because I look after myself and apply sunscreen.
This is evidence.
You use protection.
Timeless, Rich. Timeless.
Anyway.